Boom. Next up, switch panel. Relay panel, that stuff's done, but it's waiting on the switches. Been at this for about 15 minutes. Trust me, I did this before a few times to get the other car to be the way it was. Climbing inside here because Renee's over there wrapping. I had to start with cardboard, then go to metal. That's it, pretty much. I need that upper plastic piece, which I don't have. Probably just gonna run without it on this. This car's sloppy. Look, there's no. Well, okay, the car's not that sloppy, but there's a couple pieces that are not here as far as the dash parts go. This dash is not the prettiest. Missing the vent, airbag cover, vent, and little baby vent. To be honest, I don't know that I'll ever try and make this one have all that nice stuff, because Supra stuff's so expensive and so rare. I'll probably just kind of button this up and let it be. So what I'm gonna do now that I'm happy with how this fits, I'm gonna plan out where the gauges and kills and not gauges, sorry, toggles, kill switch, breaker toggles for headlights, wipers, and high beams are gonna go. But then at the same time, it would be nice to do this with, it's always hard to work on a car when the dash is in there, so I made a dash mount. These two bolts, there's a little metal piece in there that we welded in behind it, hold those. That's all that's holding the dash right now. Joe probably will jump on here tomorrow. He'll add 2 more mounting points to the dash so it's nice and sturdy. My goal right now would be maybe weld something up here that can hold the back of this off of there, so there's like 1 bolt in there. Check back in here if it would be easy for me to like drill a hole and put a nut zert underneath that, or if I need to make some sort of standoff bracket over here that I could get to, or something simple that if I didn't like it later I can cut it off and it didn't really interrupt like the space that you need when you're in here drifting. I'm gonna get back on this, make it, mount it so it can hold itself, like float where it needs to be, but then the dash could be removed. Once the dash is out, I can kind of climb around both sides and like route my wires how I want them with this still sitting here, which would help me a lot. That's how my other car is with the blue switch panel there. Wait, what did you guys ask? If I'm gonna make that blue? Yes, eventually it'll be blue. Or black maybe, so you could differentiate if we have in-car video. Well, you'll know the transmission's different.
Tough question.
What?
What's your second favorite color? You
Black.
can't pick black.
I already picked it before you said I couldn't pick it.
No.
Gray then.
Fine.
It's either gray, silverish gray, like metallic gray, silver, like the new Tacoma silver, really nice. I don't know the paint code for that. But basically look, the top of the valve cover, those colors there are my favorite, or the turbo in that intake pipe, or satin black. Come on, what else is there? Blue, obviously, but hey, if you guys are colorblind like me, it's hard to see these other colors, and then like red doesn't look right to me because I'm colorblind. Some people love red, I just never could like it that much. So that's why I like blue. Anyways, now I'm distracted. So I gotta get back to mounting this and then we'll come back in a little bit. If Mark can, he's gonna come tonight too, because we're nearing the end of this and we're running out of days. So Mark's gonna make a midweek trip. We never lost like sight of detail during this whole thing, and we're not getting sloppy, so you guys should be proud of us. The only sloppy thing is this dash doesn't have that, but I just don't have it, so I just don't have it. Okay, I gotta go. Talk to you soon. Alright guys, so this will be one mount. Welded an M5 flange nut on the back of it. But first I'm gonna welded a flange nut on the back of this one. Cleared some paint like that. These are like pre-made tabs we already had that have a hole on either side, so you can easily weld a flange nut on either side. I'm in a hurry, okay guys? And I gotta do some welding because Joe's busy. He does that every time he installs a drive shaft with wrapping. Yes, pop. It fits now?
Almost. I must take off the rubber from each bolt.
Oh, it's really tight now, huh? It'll hit the exhaust or no?
It's not in the way, but just
close, yeah. Hey, what do you guys think? Vicha looks like he's 17 right now. So, Renee is doing more. And Sean Illingworth is here! Hi. panel. Started it. Hole up top is for iBoost switch. I had to do this back here. These holes line up. It almost didn't, so I like upsized it a little bit from these bolts because they're M4. So, but it fits now. That's like my little display and logger, so I can log off that and send logs to Ian. And then Ian will tell me if I'm gonna blow up my motor or not. Because Ian knows all that stuff. You guys know Ian. This is the iBoost switch. It's gonna go up there above that. Boom, 1 through 5. Boost settings, iBoost from Pro EFI. 5 switches, 5 switches. First I gotta space it all perfectly. I'm gonna start installing my switches. I just use these toggles like this. They're the mil-spec waterproof ones. They're made by Tyco. Kind of pricey, but they don't ever let you down, so we use those. Get this done, put some leads on it for grounds. Half of it will need a ground. The other half I already have the leads coming off of the switch panel, the kill switch area and other stuff. 1 or 2 of them will be hot toggles, most of them will be cold toggles, and they just trigger a ground. They finish the circuit. Boys and girls, Mark is here. Look at that thing, guys. Did I show you that yet? If I didn't, because I'm getting delirious, but we got our display, iBoost, toggles. Now I'm back here doing the wiring, so I just kind of got started on it. I can wire my powers and grounds back in here that I need, designated from the areas that we already talked about. Then I'm gonna kind of like start cleaning up the once I finish all that part and make it look all fancy like this board did, and I'll route it all perfect. Then I have like a couple ones that need to like route this way that'll send power out that way. Gotta join everything into the engine harness, so it's like a whole day or so left of that crap. Meantime, doing some like installing parts and stuff back on the engine. Mark's working on taillight harness in the back. Whatever he doesn't get accomplished tonight, I'll do Thursday and Friday. Then we'll see Mark Saturday morning. Then me and him like have to kill it on all this other stuff here, whatever I haven't done, so that we can start the car like Sunday afternoon. If not, maybe we get it all ready and start it Monday, I don't know. Got the upper intake manifold on finally. Gonna do some plumbing with vacuum lines in a little bit. Ooh, I could take this off. We got something cool to show you guys. Check this out. What the hell? There's usually 2.5 steps here. They're gone. They're underwater. Doesn't usually do this. Like, there's no street left. Look at that. The street doesn't start till like the very end of the. It's like lake. The RAD lake. So, yeah, we're just hiding inside. Oh, and where Renee usually parks, and where I usually park, can't park there anymore. So we moved everything to higher ground. Don't eat while filming, alright, Renee? Okay, so I'm gonna start working on the car again. Our tuner told us to swap out the fuel tank because this is an old one from '95 that had a lot of normal fuel in it its whole life. So there's gonna be a lot of sediment and trash at the bottom, like dirt and stuff. When you do E85, it kind of like deep clean stuff, and it was gonna put it right through our new fuel system from Radium. So we swapped it to a tank that Ola had been using and said I could have. I'll trade you tanks in a second, Ola, but I think he said I could have it. We were storing it in the container for like the last year.
Today is Ola's birthday.
Ola's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Ola. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday, Ola!
I'll get you a present next time you're in America or I'm in Norway. He had been running a lot of E85 in that, so it was like cleaned out already, so we swapped our Radium drop-in, the Supra drop-in triple pump hanger in there, and then we're gonna lift the tank back in. It's like a quick swap on this car because it's so naked back here, it doesn't really matter.
It's okay then.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful, don't wanna break it. Okay, I gotta go help Renee. She's in the other room wrapping. Let's see what she's up to. Oh, but you guys wanna see the engine bay? It's done. I'll show you in a second. Renee's in here. Renee, where are you? I don't see you. But I don't see you. Ooh. 1983. That's cool. I'm from 84 though. Where's Renee? Dang it, there's Renee.
Hey. Ta-da!
I see it. It looks cool. Looks blue, huh, guys?
I'm gonna do a little something special on here. Maybe we'll do a reveal later.
Yeah, we can't tell you guys about it.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Something different.
Okay, gotta move a
What this car's
hood.
about.
Being different.
Yeah.
Supras. You guys wanted to see the engine bay? It's together. This doesn't go there, but we'll leave it there. We made some brackets that hold these that are being painted right now. There's our paint booth. See, they're dangling underneath this too. Yeah, indoor paint booth because it's like monsoon rain today. What do you guys think? Check out HPS clamps like the race car. Powder coated by MB on the piping. HPS clamps again and hose couplers. Another coupler. What do you want, Joe?
Your main and tail bracket is done,
Oh,
man.
let's show them. Okay. AM intake, HPS. We don't use HPS there because we need it to be so close to the heat, so we use a V-band aluminum clamp. Got these gates in. They're really tight on this car. Unfortunately, dump tubes go down, so nothing through the hood. Maybe later we switch hoods, but on this aluminum Supra original hood, I don't want to blow a hole in it. So, mane and tail. Let's look at it, then I'll tell you a story about it. It just holds it there, or we gotta clamp it too?
I'll clamp it too. That's stainless, the other part of it is not.
I guess it'll make it through Winter Jam, then it's definitely powder coat time, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so why mane and tail? Because Joe has a beard and I have a mullet, right? Yeah.
That's all I use on my beard. I made that part up.
I know you did. I saw mane and tail a couple weeks ago, so I did buy some again, but I used to think it was funny, and in the RX-7 where that blue fender there, that other blue front bumper when I had the RX-7, that was my catch tank for the radiator, and I never wanted to let it go, so it's been around. And then Alessio bought that car, and then I saved that, or he was gonna throw that away, but he knew I would want to save it, so he got it for me and saved it. Pretty cool. It's going back in. I'll send the thing to Alessio right now.
Coming out of retirement.
Coming back out of retirement and back to work. Gotta get back in there. I got 2 more days of hell in there. Because I have to sit in there crunched up and it just hurts. And then I have to do the plumbing on these gates to this MAC valve. But I wanted 90s out of here because this is not acceptable in my opinion to have a looping thing. I need a 90 going this way. Plus I don't like brass, so I'll need to find stainless fittings. I wanted anodized aluminum ones, couldn't get it in time. Maybe later it'll get changed, but the other vacuum lines are ran and it's all tucked and hidden. Pretty excited about this. Alright, I gotta eat some top ramen, I'll be back. Tired. Tired. Lots of things still need to be done. Joe did some stuff. Mounted these up, so these are safe. The fronts we mounted, but then he took them off and painted this piece. There's always like 50 things you think, oh, I'll take care of that, and then you run into like every other thing you ever thought of or didn't think of, and then you didn't even do what you thought of. Oh, we're allowed to show them?
Yeah.
3 more days of like 13 hours on that Supra, and then I think it'll be there walking in the dark. Cool things happen. Blue, blue, blue. No, that's not what we're gonna say. I'll show you. Watch this. That is crazy. It's like 3D, but it's not. It looks like it's printed, but it's not.
I'm really happy with how it
This is so cool. What's it called, Renee?
embossing. I've been wanting to do this for years, and I would always wrap the car and then forget to do the layer underneath. And then,
Well, you didn't forget this time.
no.
And this is a real OEM hood. Like, better not hurt this baby. Don't laugh at that. I'm not going to. We'll use this until we get a Cybon hood.
What a fun it was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And a vinyl party in here, all by myself.
Isn't Renee cool? Because, like, my car wouldn't even be even close to what it is without Renee.
Mm,
I like Renee.
I like
Okay.
your Supra.
She
I like you
doesn't
too.
like me. Alright, let's go home. Good night, guys.